Hello everyone, I'm Pacific and welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be doing a No Man's Sky base building video. Now the reason why I'm talking quiet is because this game has amazing atmosphere and I don't want to ruin that for you guys. I really like the atmosphere of this game, but today we're going to focus on the creativity and base building aspect of this game. Now the first thing we're going to focus on is adding onto this base, which I made in a previous video just as B-roll, but we're going to focus on making a little roundabout kind of thing around the base because I don't know why, but when I think of space bases, I think of stuff like that, and it's going to be made completely out of glass tubes so that I can see outside at all times. Because another thing I really like about base building on alien types of planets, or just like super biologically active Earth kind of places, like if you were to take Earth and make it like so everything is 3 times as more greener and stuff, I really like seeing outside. I like nature in space games. It's very weird, but that's what we're doing. And as you can see in the inside of this tube, it actually puts a really cool tint, at least I think, on the kind of bleak atmosphere outside. It makes it look more just kind of cooler, more home friendly, because this is actually a toxic planet, as you could maybe tell by the toxicity levels that keep changing and the mushrooms that are growing all around the place. The next room we're going to focus on is the farm, and I really have no idea how to set one up, so I'm literally just putting down random building pieces that are just arbitrary. You know, growing plants, I guess, is essential. The only thing I can think of that you would grow plants for is extreme amounts of carbon, which is an excellent trading item, actually. Carbon is of that kind of resource group, I guess you'd call it the energy source resource group. Carbon is the most expensive, even though it's kind of the most useless, other than recharging your oxygen and energy tanks. Like, recharging stuff, carbon's amazing for. And of course, you know, like I said, making money. The next place we're going to focus on is I'm actually going to put a biodome on top of my base and build a bedroom inside of it. Now the biodome is very strange. It has a weird, obviously it's a biodome, so it has a glass circle, right? That's nothing new. That's probably something, after I explain to you the glass circular thing, that's probably something you would expect from me, right? Well, around the border of the inside, it's also got a weird water flow kind of thing going on. And as you can see by the replay here, I've got all sorts of things going on. I got my weird bed set up, some chairs. I actually have a computer setup that I originally called my recording setup, where I had a stand-up computer and a computer with some boxes and random assortments of things. And I really like the bedroom. The bedroom is my favorite room in the house, just because it's the most personalized. Like, you know, you can have the farm and the rooms, the windows for rooms, all sorts of stuff, but the bedroom is your room and your room alone. You can make it as customized as you want, because if you notice, all the other things I have inside of this base are built to be easily accessed by anyone who would want to be inside of the base. The final area of this base that I'm going to be building on is the landing pad. Now, the landing pad, it would actually make sense to have probably 4 of them, but I only built 1 for some reason. But when I put it down, I did notice every once in a while, and you'll probably see it in the B-roll here, is that a spaceship would fly in and out. And I kind of find this a little bit overpowered, but also not, because it allows you to basically spawn your own spaceships that you can buy and keep a constant flow of resources. Now, other towns, like towns and settlements, have this, so I mean, you could just camp in them if you want, but I don't really know. Tell me what you guys think about letting spaceships fly in and out of the landing bay, you know, in the comments below. You might also have seen the Land Rover. I might take the Land Rover for a spin sometime, but the landing bay, I also use these things called like hollow doors or something like that, and the hollow doors are probably my favorite kind of room separator because they just look beast. They look really cool. I absolutely love the hollow doors. But attached to the landing pad, I'm going to put in a couple observatories that are just kind of there as, okay, land, get your toxicity levels back up, and then go. Kind of just like waiting stations. But then I also attach a room to the end. That's just a random room that you would turn, in Earth terms, you would turn that into a guest room, actually. So we're going to take a whole tour of the base from the inside, because you see enough of the outside to really get an idea of what's going on. I actually really like this base. No Man's Sky, it had a lot going for it until it released, and then it was an absolute, not really train wreck, but it was close to it, because there's still people that like it. I really like this base building aspect. There's a lack of parts right now. I think it would be very cool if, without having to use Steam Workshop, there were many different types of decorations and flags and lights and all sorts of different things. Like, there's a couple where there's like 2 different types of tables, 3 different types of chairs. There's only 1 type of bed, and they're all the same cushion color. That's just one of the things that's like, it kind of ruins the customization part of creative base building. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, tell me in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, because on every Monday I try something new, so you never know what you're gonna get on Monday. Usually it's something I've never done before, which a No Man's Sky base building video I've never done before. Post commentary video I've done before. So I'm P.M Pacific. See you guys in the next episode or video of whatever I decide to make.